Today we've got our first non-Scottish video of the season. I'm buzzing, it's a European away day. And hopefully, we're going to be seeing something that has never been seen before in the history of this sport. Oh, there's worse places to be stuck at a red light. Look at that. Hi there. Just checking in for the Larne ferry, please. Perfect, thank you.
So display that in the front, priority boarding.
Yep.
Ticket there and ticket for the lounge.
Amazing. Thank you so much, mate. Just through to...
just over there to your first left.
Here we go. European away day on a ferry. Let's do this. There she is. Oh, it could be a massively historic day for Larne Football Club today, and a huge thanks to them and P&O Ferries for sorting me out for this trip. I'm buzzing for this one.
That's true.
I'm sure there's a lot of groundhoppers out there who go and watch football all up and down the country, but if you've never taken a P&O over to Larne to watch some football, you are seriously missing out. Yeah, because if you're like me and you like watching football in different places, and I'm sure you've driven so far, you've taken trains, you've taken coaches, you've taken planes, but taking this mode of transport to a football match, it's just so special. What a beautiful way to start the day. Time to make my way to the club lounge. I think I found it, and look at this, what a lovely place to sit and get some work done. But obviously first I had to find the most important thing, which was the coffee machine. It's got to be a white Americano at this time in the morning. Anyway, yeah, look, loads of snacks, loads of drinks that you can have. Pastry, coffee, banana, check. And there is a paid menu for food in the club lounge as well, which is all very reasonable. And as we set sail, I thought I'd give it a little browse. You'll see what I ordered in just a second. Lovely place to do some work, fired up the laptop to do some editing. The pastry didn't last very long, but I got some porridge. Look at me, going healthy today with the old fruit and the banana. Time for a quick progress check. Did you know this is the fastest route between Northern Ireland and Scotland that you can get by boat? Coffee with a view, look at this. Unbelievable, yeah, especially the club lounge in there. Would highly recommend you guys use P&O and the club lounge as well. It's such a lovely experience in there. You can charge all your stuff. They've got the coffee machine, they've got free snacks and things. You can also pay for food on top of that, like you'd have just seen with my porridge. Really great experience in there. Huge thank you to the Larne Football Club. Make sure you follow them on all of their socials, and for P&O for sorting me out for today.
Ladies and gentlemen, would all commercial drivers, car and coach drivers, and your passengers please return to your vehicles.
We're back in the car and we're about to disembark in Larne. I think my 5th or 6th trip to Northern Ireland now. I absolutely love coming here to make videos. I'll tell you when we get off and get to the hotel about why we could see something very unique that has never happened in football before. Believe it or not, no Northern Irish football club has ever reached the group stage of a European competition. That's Linfield, Glentoran, Crusaders, Cliftonville, even Larne, the 2 times champions now of Northern Ireland, have never been in the Champions League group stages, the Europa League group stages, or even the Conference League group stages. There have been times where 1 or 2 clubs have come very close, but as of yet, nobody has ever reached the promised land of group stage European football until maybe tonight. Larne play Lincoln Red Imps from Gibraltar, who incidentally were the first ever Gibraltar football club to reach the group stages of a European competition when they reached the Conference League group stages just a few years ago, and that's what Larne will be hoping to do against them tonight. However, last week, not in Gibraltar, in Portugal. I've been to Gibraltar before, and I don't think the stadium is any more up to UEFA regulations, maybe. That stadium is used for the entirety of the Gibraltar Football League. From what I remember from when I was there, I think there is maybe 1 or 2 other pitches that are sometimes used for certain games, but their main stadium, their national stadium, is used for the national team. It's used for every single team in the top league as well. So it's a really interesting, fascinating place to watch football and to get involved in football culture and stuff. But yeah, they come over today. But actually, yeah, Larne played them away last week in Portugal. They had to play in the stadium in Faro. Yeah, currently the tie hangs in the balance with Larne 2-1 down. They've won the last 2 Northern Irish leagues. Before that, they hadn't won one before. Kenny Bruce, the owner of Larne, has put so much money into the club and he's really taken them on this incredible journey. They have yet to play a league game this season as well. I think NIFL have just given them every chance they can to actually just go for Europe and try and get there, because if they can get there and improve the coefficients, then maybe that means that other teams can have a better chance of getting into European group stages in years to come, and then that can improve it even more and it can snowball like that. thanks again for having me over. I'm buzzing to be here. How are you feeling going into today? Because it's you're on the precipice of history, aren't you, in this country today?
Yeah, no, really excited. We went back sort of 5 or 6 years that I've been in my role now, and even since Kenny and the whole project's come in, you know, the utopia was Conference League groups, or European group stages, should I say, and to be on the brink of one game away from you know, Conference League group stage qualification, it's absolutely surreal. It's something that you could never imagine 5-6 years ago, but ultimately it was always the aim. And you haven't played a league game yet, even though other teams in the league played 4 or 5 times, right? So was there a concerted effort with the whole country to just try and make sure that somebody qualifies for the group stages finally? Yeah, no, definitely. When we beat Balkany after extra time and penalties, obviously it was a huge effort from our team, and we were meant to play Crusaders on Sunday, and you know, sort of between ourselves, Crusaders and the league NIFL, it was all sort of, it has been postponed, and obviously we will play the games in a later date, but ultimately you know, we've been able to sort of push our league back a wee bit, which is, you know, it's only improved our preparation. Yeah, and so games. I guess the other clubs are happy to do it because if you get through, you'll improve the coefficient, and that gives everybody else a chance to qualify, even if they wouldn't win the league in years to come. Like if you come 2nd or 3rd, would that give them a better chance then? Yeah, well, naturally. I mean, you know, I think the holy grail for clubs over here has been to get somebody in the league phase or the group stages, and it's, you know, as you say, if one club was to do it, whether it's us or whoever, it'll only improve the league because they'll get more eyes on the league. You know, it'll open, I say, a bigger audience, and ultimately, you know, it'll attract better players and more fans to come out and watch games. And how did last week go? Obviously, you're 2-1 down in the tie, but you come here at home tonight with it all to play for. Should you have maybe got a draw or a win last week, do you think? Yeah, it was a really competitive. It was a really competitive game last week over in Portugal. It was kind of one of them ones whereby we had a lot of the play, a lot of chances too, but ultimately, you know, them just kind of being used to the temperatures and all that kind of thing led them to winning the game 2-1. But I mean, it hangs in the balance. It was being dubbed as a sort of 50-50 tie beforehand, and it's a complete 50-50 tie going into the second leg. You've just told me a interesting fact about Larne and the population and stuff. There's no other football club, we don't think, in the UK that has a higher percentage of the town that comes and watches live games. What's the population of Larne then? So for the last census, the population of Larne's in around 18,000, for our Larne town area. We estimate from our ticket sales that we have around 1,800 average home crowd. So 10% of the entire population of the area will come and watch a game on average, and so today it should be even higher, you think? So yeah, so we're expecting to sell out tonight. It'll be 2,500 solely home fans on the ground, and it's about 1 in 9 people, you know, is that makes it even more special for today if you reach the promised land of group stage football, that, you know, it's such a small place yet you've done so well. Into it so much, and you know, we talk about the UK, and it's sort of, we've sort of researched the UK in terms of the 1 in 10 stat, but I'd go as far as saying, you know, there's very few clubs in the world even that have. I'm trying to think where else in the UK would even come close to that. Like, it's all the small town clubs. Yeah, it would be. Yeah. And things. Now, obviously, if Premier League clubs have the capacity, they might achieve it, but you know, that's our claim to fame sort of thing. And oh, that's interesting. That, 1 in 10 people come to the games on an average basis. Amazing. It'll be ghost town today then. It definitely will. Imagine the scenes if Larne can actually do it tonight. I believe that they can achieve something that's never been done before. I've spent the last few hours editing at the hotel. Yeah, a reminder for you guys, if you want to come to Larne, use P&O ferries. Make sure you come and watch them play and go and stay in the Current Court Hotel. I really appreciate all three, Larne, P&O and the hotel, for hooking me up for tonight on such short notice.
My name's Lee, and I am playing as part of the band tonight, as part of the pre-match entertainment, and hopefully watching the ladies dance.
Imagine, I know, we were just saying off camera, it's not just a massive day for Larne, but is this one of the biggest days of football in this country, of all time?
Yes, arguably so. Certainly of the modern era. Yeah. I think it definitely is. Linfield came very close 3 years ago. A couple of years ago, it was that last minute. Yeah, weird own goal. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, I remember that. But hopefully we won't have to go through that tonight.
And do you play here all the home games then, or?
We've been doing all the European games. Sometimes we come down and torture people's eardrums. Like,
is it original songs or is it covers?
God, no.
Nice.
I'm just going to cash in that Oasis.
Yeah, no. Oh, of course, you got to get some Oasis tunes in today.
Chairman of Larne Football Club.
How big is today for the club?
Massive, massive. It's a monumental occasion in the history of the club. We took the club over 7.5 years ago when it was on the brink of going out of business.
Now you're on the brink of a European group stage.
Yeah, and we're just on the cusp of something special. We've worked very, very hard over the years. We got out of the Championship, we consolidated in the Premier League the first year, and then second year we started to kick on. We got the County Honour and Shield, and then we could run close in the league. Then we've done back-to-back league wins with 4 County Honour and Shields in a row now. And it's our fourth time in Europe. So amazing. Yeah, things are going well. And so financially, what do clubs benefit from getting into the Conference League group stage? Is there like a minimum that a club would make? The talk is €3 million is what you get for qualifying. So it's a £3 million 90 minutes of football here huge, tonight. So you asked me, was I nervous? The answer is yes. Is this one of the biggest nights in not just the history of Larne, but also the history of football in this country? Then? It is. There's no team in the Irish League have ever got to group stages before. Linfield were very, very close a couple of seasons ago against Karabag and just lost out in the very last seconds of the game. But no, it's massive for the Irish League. What would it mean for you as a fan to see 6 more games in Europe, maybe some big teams? It would be mental. You know, Chelsea at home is a possibility. So is that who you want in the next round if you get Chelsea there? Chelsea at home. But that would be at Inver Park, right? I don't think you'd necessarily play it here. This is unreal. Look at this. We are actually, you could be on the pitch right now for a European game, but let's get into the stands. Right, Larne on the attack, and I've got my scran, so I've not missed a goal. I've got a chicken burger and Coke Zero down there. Do Larne have a corner? Yes, they do. Go on, Larne. Do you know what? It's actually unbelievably good. It looks quite unassuming from the outside, but it makes a difference to the pies, you know, that we're used to. Now my plan is to stand up this end for the first half in the hope that we see Larne score a couple, see this stand erupt, and then hopefully go and spend the second half celebrating in that stand, knowing that Larne are safely through. That's the plan anyway, but Lincoln Red Imps have started well. They're a successful team. They've got a player in their squad today who's 42 years old, who has won 21 league titles with Lincoln Red Imps. So they're obviously a good side, used to success. Larne are losing. Now 3-1 on aggregate. Oh, Larne! There's not one away fan here today. There's a couple of people celebrating up in that stand. I take it they're like delegates of Lincoln Red Imps. But they celebrate away in that corner over there. And on the bench. And the keeper. Wow, that is a disappointing start. Asking for a handball. There's VAR here tonight as well, isn't there? Yeah. He is touching his ear. I reckon VAR will be looking at this one. So yeah, you don't usually have VAR in the NIFL games. And you prefer that?
No.
You'd want VAR?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Our referees are not the best.
Yeah, our referees are
well, we'll see in a minute, see if they get a penalty for this. Oh, he's off to look at it. Oh, it's been given. Big lifeline for Larne here if they can score.
Chelsea away there.
Yeah, Stamford Bridge, here you come. They're level on the night here, and just one goal behind still, yeah, now? 3-2 on aggregate. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Larne have got a second pen.
No VAR needed that time, lads. What a yellow card as well. So a chance to level the tie here now. Happy days, lads. What do we reckon?
Happy.
Do you reckon they'll fully turn it around now and win in the 90, or are we waiting for pens?
We're losing the next.
That was close. Another penalty? Oh, no. Half time here, and it's 2-1, so the tie is completely in the balance. 3-3 on aggregate, and yeah, Larne actually haven't played that well. The 2 penalties, I feel like, have saved their bacon a little bit in that half. They need to come out and get a few more clear-cut chances, but the Gibraltans have actually had a couple of chances from open play as well. Obviously, they got that early goal, but yeah, I'm going to head round to the other stand for the second half. 2 penalties, I feel like you need to go at them a little bit more. A few clear-cut chances, you can get them. But you'll be kicking towards your fans this half, won't you? Yeah. So
it was a good first half, like, but
yeah,
the pens, that's just a miracle or something, like.
Final score, what do you reckon?
I don't think there'll be a goal in the second half. I think it'll go to extra time.
Ah, no way.
Maybe pens.
Pens?
If not pens, we'll probably win from the score, but
just anything to get through, yeah?
Yeah.
What did you think of the first half then, boys?
You know what, it was unsurprising. You know, we had our low, but we brought it back, and here we are, 2-1.
2 pens everyone.
2 pens. Oh, better than that. Come on, shoot. Hang on. Larne getting a red card. Is that a red for Larne? Larne have got a red card. I thought it was going to be to the Gibraltar player. Killy are out, and Parks are still possibly going out. The atmosphere here in this stand's been really good, but Larne have been really poor. Even before the red card, they barely created any chances. Now the red, they're not getting forward that much, but need to start creating more. I haven't been to a game that's went to extra time for ages, and tomorrow I've got to go from here to Dingwall, Ross County, so I can really do without it, but come on, Larne.
Half an hour extra time.
I don't know another.
It's not going to extra time.
Absolutely incredible.
6 minutes plus added time. 6 minutes away from history here. The flag's out. 10-man Larne, can you believe it? Oh my God. Look at that, look how they're celebrating and throwing right now. Oh, this is unreal. This is what Northern Irish Football's about. Offside anyway. How much stoppage time? 4 minutes. 4. Corner, boys. Seconds away from seeing something that has never happened in world football. Gibraltar's going forward now. We're into injury time of injury time. Come on, ref. It's cleared. Come on, ref. I'm sure everyone will recognise you, mate, especially around here, but can you introduce yourself, people who may not know?
My name is Nico Leonard, and I do YouTube.
Yeah. And your company sponsors Larne as well?
Yes, I'm the main sponsor, and I'm involved with a few things in the club and stuff.
And how special was that for you then?
This is history, and we've all witnessed history. Like, I mean, this club was dead
it was done. It was over. And Kenny, I don't know where he is, but he's
I spoke to Kenny last time I was here. Yeah, there he is.
You. Mate, this is ridiculous. Congratulations. Cheers, my man. Proud of you, mate. Well done. Enjoy that.
Where's the dream away trip then for Larne?
Chelsea.
Stamford Bridge,
Chelsea.
Betis. You can go Betis away as well.
I want Chelsea.
You want Chelsea away?
Chelsea. I want Stamford Bridge. I have 2 friends of mine that play for Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
And we don't care like what the score's going to be.
Today was just amazing, wasn't it?
But
congratulations, mate.
Listen, that man there, Kenny, and the whole team around, and all the volunteers at the club, right? Yeah. It is unbelievable. Like what I've done, I've put a few quid in or whatever. That's nothing in comparison to what these guys have done.
You're the SLO here, right?
Yes, I am indeed.
So what does that result mean to the fans then?
It's I'm probably lost for words actually for once.
Yeah.
But what this means to this club, to this town, to these boys, what they are now, and they're all in Larne Academy. So what this means.
So you
to
lads
them,
will be playing for Larne one day. You'll be playing in European football. Okay.
Yeah, we have a goalkeeper and we have a midfielder and we have a striker with
And
us
how many years
tonight.
until you all play in European football for Larne then? How old are you?
4.
Oh, okay, so not long.
Yep.
And so Larne group stage now for the Conference League. Who do you want to see them play?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. It's got to be they're the big one. Anyone else? Betis are in there. There's a German team. Fiorentina, oh, that'd be good as well.
So you don't need me, this is
I know,
great.
yeah, they're long. And so yeah, just for the fans and stuff, the games will be at Windsor Park.
Yes, we
now,
moved
right?
to Windsor now, so
you'll be able to get more fans into the games, I guess.
We will indeed,
okay.
of course we will, and it's an opportunity for everybody in Northern Ireland now to come out and support us. That just give us all the backing, and let's see how far this takes us.
Kenny, everybody around here always tells me what an amazing job you've done to bring the club to where it is today from where it was from. Could you just let everyone know what it was like here when you sort of first started to get involved with the club?
Look, it's been an amazing journey over the last 8 years, a great team effort. Everybody, every fan, every volunteer, every director, every player, every member of the coaching staff have done an amazing job. When we came in 8 years ago, it needed a bit of a hug. It was very run down. We needed to invest heavily in the facilities, heavily in the team, heavily in the academy, and we've done all of those things, but under a real strategic blueprint that myself, Tiernan, and the board have really got behind and worked hard to culminate in tonight.
And did you always believe that you'd have nights like this eventually?
Well, I knew that Tiernan and his backroom staff would create an opportunity like this. I didn't think the players would be quite as good as they were tonight. They were exceptional. They should be so proud of themselves.
Especially down to 10 men. That's
Incredible.
when they score the goal. It's not like they were already ahead and then they went down to 10 men and they held on. That's when they went on and pushed and scored. It's like
incredible.
Football's a weird
sport. They went 1-0 down.
Yeah.
They then got back in the game in 2-1. They then lost their captain,
scoring 2 penalties as well.
And then they go and win 3-1 after 10 minutes. It's just stuff of dreams are made of. And I think good things happen to good people. There's a lot of good people at this football club who have worked really hard over many, many years, and they really deserve tonight.
And will you be going on some of the European trips?
I'll be at every European game. You can be rest assured of that.
And so, obviously, the obvious ones are Chelsea and maybe Betis and stuff, but are you maybe more excited to go to an obscure little ground somewhere?
I would love the players to get a really glamour tie. I mean, if we could go to Stamford Bridge, this group of players could take their families, they could have an amazing day out.
Well, Betis is 60,000 as well in Spain.
Unbelievable. And it'll be a full house, European game, it'll be full, and we'll have a great time. And this team really deserve it.
I was really nervous coming into this game that because they lost last week, Larne, and then especially when they went behind and the red card and stuff, I was like, it just isn't going to be their day. But then when it was, oh my God, even I've lost my voice a little bit, as you can probably tell. That hasn't happened for a long time. I haven't been in a rocking stand like that. Well, I suppose I was at Dundee v Hearts actually this season, but this one seemed to mean a lot more. Like, this is one of them historic days. It felt like a cup final. It felt there's a real palpable like energy in the air, and I've got that like coursing through my veins right now, and I hope that came across through this video. Yeah, proper special video. I think I'm close to about 800 vids on the channel, and that one is right up there with one of the best. Like, what a historic occasion that was. I know we've been to like Rangers semi-final against Leipzig when Rangers got to the final of the Europa League, but this almost feels on par. I know it's not as big an achievement, obviously, as getting to a European final, but the fact that they've never done it before. Rangers had been to a European final before, not that long ago, 2008. No club in this country has ever been to the group stages of Europe, and this is why I love the Conference League. It's given us some amazing stories like this. TNS, congrats to them as well. They were already pretty much through. They won 3-0 last week, but Larne had to come from behind. Larne had a man sent off. Larne got a few penalties, the pressure, injuries they had. Oh my God, just unreal. Congratulations. I always get an amazing welcome here. The amount of amazing people or on the videos, off the videos, who, yeah, I just speak to when I come. Absolutely amazing. Always get an amazing welcome in Northern Ireland in general, but especially here at Larne. Congratulations, guys. I'll have to come to a game in the group stages. Let me know if you'd like to see that. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, obviously I've mentioned 2 others, the Gibraltar one and the other Larne one. So I'll leave them both on screen. They're on screen right now. It'd really, really help me out. If you've got to the end of this video and you've enjoyed it, please just click on one of the other 2. If you're a Larne fan, you love the Larne one. And if you've already seen that there, or you want to learn more about Gibraltar football, then click on that other one too. Thank you so much, and goodbye.